Hello, members of the interwebs. This is Skeet with you today, starting a brand new segment of our channel. I will be calling it Skeet Scores, where I'm gonna count how many stupid things I can find in one video. This is gonna be an interesting time. Today we're gonna be talking about a personal favorite of mine, Kristina Kuzmic or Kamiha. I don't know what her last name is, but we will be talking about her video on Boys Will Be Boys. So yeah, let's get right into things.
So let's talk about a saying that I never liked.
Just because you don't like it doesn't make it wrong.
But once I became a mother, I really started hating.
Right, being a mother makes you hate it more because you're a mother, so your opinion is more relevant and you understand more than the rest of humanity. Got it.
And the saying is, boys will be boys.
Oh hey, look, we addressed this in our first video and it's still out of context.
See, in my opinion,
I thought this video was supposed to be dropping truth bombs. Now you want me to care about your opinion?
boys will be boys is the biggest insult to men.
I'm pretty sure there could be bigger insults. And have you tried asking men what they think of this?
Because boys will be boys implies that they can't help it.
No, actually, that's not what that implies.
They can't help what they say, or how they think, or how they act. They're just born that way.
No, that's still not what that implies. And nobody's saying we were born anyway. We just happen to have masculine properties.
It also implies that they have no self-control, and that they have no power over their own actions.
You're just repeating yourself, and you're still wrong.
And if you have no self-control and no power, that doesn't make you manly, that makes you weak.
Kinda like how being a mom doesn't make it so that you understand things better than us.
Guy talk should never be demeaning talk, or degrading talk, or assault talk.
Guy talk is not any of these things. And what is assault talk? Did you just make that up? Are you just throwing in rape there so that people will agree with you because people freak out every time that rape is brought up? I'm not gonna talk with a whole bunch of guys about sexually assaulting a woman. That's completely absurd.
See, I want my son someday to be respected.
Well, he won't be with videos like this poking around.
And newsflash, people, they're not going to be respected unless they are respectful.
Using a phrase that points towards my masculinity is now disrespectful.
So for us as parents, maybe it starts with something as simple as, instead of asking our young boy if he thinks a girl in his class is cute,
No, I think that's an okay thing to ask. Attraction's kind of important in a relationship. You don't want to just marry someone ugly.
ask him if he thinks she's kind and funny or smart.
A girl can be all of these things and still be a terrible person.
Let's not brainwash our boys from a young age to only focus on how a girl looks.
I'm not sure where Boys Will Be Boys translated to only focus on how women look.
Maybe it also starts with making sure that our kids never hear us judge another person based on their looks.
Alright, I forgot. Kids can only do exactly what their parents teach them and make absolutely no decisions of their own.
The reason there are men out there who treat women like objects is because their parents never bothered to teach them basic human decency.
Nope, I'm pretty sure they just choose to be jerks.
Because their parents use the that's how guys talk excuse every time they heard a man degrade a woman.
Now you're just making up whole other lines to cover up the fact that it has absolutely nothing to do with the phrase that you used initially.
For example, if your son makes a racist comment, hopefully you will be appalled.
An irrelevant example to force your political view on me.
Hopefully you will stop right there and teach him that that is not okay.
You're right, that's not okay. Kinda like grouping all people who say boys will be boys into sexist pig groups.
But if your son makes a sexist comment, are you just gonna laugh it off? Boys.
No, because being sexist and saying boys will be boys are two completely different things.
Or are you also gonna teach him that it's not okay? You know how people say, I want my daughter to grow up knowing she can be anything. She can be a leader, she can be a CEO.
You know, we'll just throw some feminism in there, because that'll get you some extra support for no reason.
Well, I want my sons to grow up knowing they can be respectful and thoughtful and not be womanizers.
And saying boys will be boys will automatically turn them into womanizers?
And they can stand up for women and stand against men who degrade women.
I'll probably stand up against this video.
And this next part goes for boys and girls. I'm not just raising my kid.
Your kid also raising you? I could believe that. I mean, you do act pretty childish.
I am raising someone's future spouse, possibly someone's mom or dad.
You don't know that they're gonna get married, or that they're gonna have kids.
Someone's employee, maybe even someone's boss, someone's neighbor.
Why do you need so many examples? Just get to the point.
Hopefully, someone's closest, most trustworthy friend.
They won't be a trustworthy friend if they're like you and slander large groups of people for no reason.
That's why this parenting gig is the most important responsibility of my life. I am raising children who will have an effect on other people.
Yes, and no one said that effect would be positive.
And I want it to be a positive one.
Not if they act like you.
And I don't ever want my sons to use boys will be boys or guy talk
We still haven't talked about what that means or why it's such a big problem.
as an excuse or permission to act like anything less than respectful, decent, mature men.
It's not being used an excuse, and they won't be men until they grow up. Therefore, they will do boyish things, thus the term, boys will be boys. Well, that was incredibly painful to watch, especially more than once. After all that stupidity, our final count of mystical stupid points comes out to 51. Send us your suggestions for videos we ought to put on Skeet scores, and they just might make it up there. So, like, comment, subscribe, follow us on our Twitter and our Tumble, and you have a great day. Watch the rest of our videos on our channel if you haven't already. They're all pretty dank. This is the wonderful Skeet from Skeet and Eli signing out, or logging off, or unblogging, or whatever it is that you guys do on the internet right now.